Why do you imagine Ayanokoji would be going out of his way to help the rest of you? And why, despite his superiority, does he refuse to reveal what he's capable of?
I don't know.
To put it in the school's terms, Class D is the place for those with defective qualities. The ones who barely had the chops to get in at all. It's just my opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. But out of everyone in Class 1D, the most effective student is Ayanokoji.
Dropping them motherfucking B-roll. I was just praying in the window. Niggas in love with my flow.
待って、まだ話は終わってないわ。あなたが何を考えているのか知りたいの。
平穏な日々を送りたい。ただそれだけだの。
本当に嫌なら協力しないはずよ。
友達を助けたいと思ったんだろうな。だが
それは嘘。あなたは友達のことなんて考えてないわ。あなた一体何者なの？
A クラスに上がるための手助けはする。ただ俺の詮索はするな。
Something I'm scared of. Well, I suppose. Monsters.
the wrong idea about you, Ayanokoji.
In what way?
You keep to yourself and don't talk very much, so I thought you'd be kind of scary.
Yeah, I suspected that this might happen. By now I'd think you'd realize that even you have the capacity to feel fear.
No reason for me to leave this school. This isn't a request. I get that you're used to having your orders followed, but your authority doesn't extend past the White Room. Speaking of which, the White Room has resumed operations.
Ayanokoji君も私が退学させたい人リストにただいま入ったってこと？みんなで A クラスを目指すのはあなたたち2人を排除した後。
Let me be frank, Ayanokoji. I have serious doubts about your ability to pull this off. Nagamo's abusing his power. He's trying to obliterate the foundations of the school. So next year, I expect we'll see a lot of expulsions. An unprecedented number, perhaps. Interesting. And how likely is it that Nagamo will honor his promise to refrain from involving any third parties? Nagamo is unprincipled in his methods, but still, I don't believe he'd be one to break a promise. His word's good. Manabu Horikita, you might lose this one. I'll destroy everything and everyone. Some names be wary to say. That father and son, they're dangerous. Stoko. Kiyotaka.
試合はやめましょう。
I see no reason for me to leave this school. This isn't a request. I get that you're used to having your orders followed, but your authority doesn't extend past the White Room. Speaking of which, the White Room has resumed operations.
先輩のこの
I'll destroy everything and everyone. I've grown from a man to a
レッツゴーです先輩。
家庭は関係ない。どんな犠牲を払おうと構わない。この世は勝つことが全てだ。最後に俺が勝ってさえいけばそれでいい。面白いことを言いますね。
でもな
噂に聞いてた方ではありませんね。綾小路清隆君。
随分なことをなさるじゃありませんか。下手に反撃しないのは賢い選択でした。
どうでしょう。この春休みを最後に父上の元に戻られるというのは。
俺はこの学校を気に入っていますから。
そうなると君の今後の学校生活は大変なものになりますね。一つゲームをしませんか。次の新入生の中にホワイトルームから呼び寄せた生徒が一人紛れています。どの生徒か4月中に突き止めることができたら私は身を引きましょう。君はもはや唯一の成功例じゃない。引導を渡すのはその子ですね。
Shit on me. Got a couple living, yeah, I'm sipping on the sea. I gotta take a break, bitch, I think I gotta pee. My favorite color 20 and my favorite number green. Look like I got a baby, cause I'm sipping on this lean. We don't turn them to a shirt, we don't turn them to a meme. You tryna find the mode, but I'm tryna find the me. And I learned that shit in math class, get like me, bitch. wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap. I feel it coming on my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap.下がらせようとする。本当はあれを撃たれたくはないんじゃないのか。そう言ってダダをこねていると聞いたから来たんだ。
why Ayanokoji versus Ryuen isn't a discussion. When Ryuen was a kid, he killed a snake on a class trip, bashing it with a rock. His classmates were in a panic, his teachers in a frenzy, but Ryuen felt nothing. Not once in his life did he ever feel fear, and for him, fear and pleasure are two sides of the same coin. And the moment he feels his enemy succumb to emotion, he feels a rush of adrenaline. As he grew up, that feeling went away. He was going through the motions. All he wanted was to be defeated. But for Ayanokoji, the demon of the White Room, he saw Ryuen as nothing. Another blade of grass he would inevitably step on. Boxing his shadow would be a greater challenge. And so when he defeated Ryuen, he still had that same deadpan look in his face. In this situation, Ryuen was the snake getting crushed by the rock. As a god amongst men, Ayanokoji reminded Ryuen of his humanity. In Classroom of the Elite, Horakita asked Ayanokoji for assistance in combat training because on the second island exam, her and Ibuki got destroyed trying to 2v1 one of the White Room students. They wanted to take revenge individually on their own merit, but understanding the abilities White Room students possess, he agreed to train them if they followed his proposed conditions. Ayanokoji drew a circle on the ground and instructed that he would fight them 2v1 without moving and only using his left hand, and if they couldn't match his pace, then it would prove that they have no chance on their own. But if they can make him struggle just a little bit, then he would appease their request. The end result is exactly as you would expect. Neither had the physical capabilities nor the battle experience to overwhelm Ayanokoji. After the battle, with their confidence somewhat destroyed, Horakita couldn't help but wonder, how did Ayanokoji become so strong? He obviously didn't tell her, but here's the actual reason. Ayanokoji was raised in a setting where he was beaten senselessly if he didn't succeed. He mastered several forms of martial arts, defeated countless masters in their specialty, and even poses a threat to battle-hardened military men. Did you know that Ayanokoji is a master pianist and an expert calligrapher? He's also quite accustomed to tea ceremonies, on top of being able to solo a room full of trained martial art experts. He also had a postgraduate education when he was 11, and his current academic ability far exceeds that level. But for every reason why he's extraordinary is the reason why he hates being the center of attention. He was a god among men, or rather the top performing lab rat in the White Room, and that type of exposure traumatizes you, which is why he's content with staying in the background. Despite his ingenuity, he still takes some L's, like that whole situation with his grip strength, getting manipulated by Horakita with food for favors, or being defeated by Pseudo in an anime exam because he's never watched anime. Did you know that in Classroom of the Elite, the White Room failed in its mission to mass-produce artificial geniuses? Ayanokoji's father had a mission to rewrite education, showcasing that nurturing children in extreme situations would bring about the best results. Ironically, it was only those with innate potential that succeeded, while the rest were discarded as failures. The fact that Ayanokoji was the only student to surpass the limits of the White Room highlights this problem. That's why it's ironic when Sakayanagi calls Ayanokoji an artificial genius. Philosophically, Ayanokoji disagreed with his father's approach, and conducted his own experiments with Horikita, Pseudo, and the rest of his class, who continued to work and nurture their abilities, and eventually they developed. In Classroom of the Elite, Ayanokoji's father once said that only a fool would hide his abilities, and in essence, that's who Ayanokoji is, the genius playing the fool, living one story above madness. And the reason he constantly holds back his talents is actually related to the trauma he experienced in the White Room. In the White Room, the difficulty level was raised according to the top score, meaning those with the lowest scores would constantly be playing catch-up if they didn't succeed. And since Ayanokoji dominated, he was effectively making everyone suffer according to his success. And in such a competitive environment that purposely breaks a child's soul for failing, his subconscious could never grapple with the thought of seeing his so-called classmates agonize due to his superiority. So he held back his abilities so there would be fewer dropouts and he wouldn't lose anyone else. But sadly, it never achieved promising results, and Ayanokoji was the lone survivor of this environment. The attention was always on him, and the nauseating pressure constantly provoked his anxiety, and that sensation continues to haunt him, which is why even now, he constantly holds himself back. In Classroom of the Elite, Horikita once ridiculed Ayanokoji about his abilities, and in her eyes, she believed she could beat Ayanokoji in any fight, and his abilities weren't worth hiding at all. She then challenges him to score higher than her in the next upcoming test, and if he succeeds, he can live freely, and she will have to join the student council. But if he fails, he will have to devote himself entirely to Class D. Now, not only does Ayanokoji accept the challenge, he lets Horikita choose the subject and only let him know before the beginning of the test so he can't prepare. Later, the results of the test are announced, and the subject that Horikita chose was math. This test had several difficult questions that even those at the university level would actually have trouble with. Horikita got an impressive 87 points, and no other student in the school year scored higher than 90 points, except one guy, Kiyotaka Ayanokoji, who ended up scoring a perfect 100. How smart is Ayanokoji? As the sole survivor of the White Room's devil curriculum, Ayanokoji is a bona fide monster. At the age of 2, Ayanokoji already displayed the ability to critical think and retain memories. By the time he was 4, he mastered 5 different writing systems and various martial arts. At 9, he sold a room full of trained mercenaries, and his mental age was that of a college graduate. Because of this progression, by the time he was ages 10 to 12, he was outperforming the very institution that was there to educate him. Interestingly, Ayanokoji was actually unremarkable from the beginning. Whether it was studies, martial arts, or anything, his initial results were always mediocre, but what set him apart was his ability to adapt, build upon, and absorb his talents. While others had a ceiling, Ayanokoji had no limitations. Did you know that in Classroom of the Elite, by the time Ayanokoji was 9 years old, he was the only one remaining in the White Room from his generation who had surpassed every physical and academic standard. So to continue him on his upward trajectory, the White Room management had to outsource their materials. And so one day Ayanokoji is tested to defeat a group of professional fighters. Upon seeing Ayanokoji, they laugh at him, and out of pity, they even give him the chance to fight with weapons. He initially declines until instructed otherwise, so he chooses the baton with the allowance that he can go all out with the intention to kill. A few minutes later, all of them are half dead and unconscious. When the instructors asked Ayanokoji why he took it so far, He simply said, I was ordered to try and kill if I can. During the fight, Ayanokoji was calm, relaxed, and his heart rate was normal. That's right, he felt absolutely nothing.
Absolutely fucking not.
Taking you just like the way I wind you. As a species, do not underestimate them. But most of all, do not underestimate him.
just kill me.
Plus.
Girls? I want to see men! While Batman is a master strategist and combatant, he is only human. The best way to disable his strategic abilities would be to distract him. But that's simply not possible. Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not, you stupid bastard? But what about Class D?
I don't care about them. Although I wouldn't get in the way of those who want to raise their class ranking.
That's fair enough.
Before they can do that, Class D has a serious problem they need to take care of first.
You mean Kikyo? What are you gonna do?
I've already made up my mind.
Oh?
In the third term, Class D will take Class C's place. But it'll be temporary, and they'll fall back down to the bottom. That's because I'm going to have Kikyo Kushida kicked out of school.
Type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga. It's the flow that got the block hot.
Please understand this. Nobody can beat me, even at my lowest. Except maybe them.
Who's them? I'm in the coupe with a gunner, yeah, sipping the wine, yeah, mostly with my brother, yeah.
I lied.
Mostly with my brother, yeah, he got it hard. Mostly with my brother, yeah.
Ayanokoji Kiyotaka would seem like a normal boy, but the truth is that this boy with simple interlocutions can understand people's moods, and if you trust him, you will almost certainly become his pawn. The perfect human, trained from an early age, in a structure called the White Room, where he is the masterpiece.